Hi everybody, welcome to the Native Wildman channel. Your host Sean Catfish Wilson here. YouTube let me do a live, so can I switch the camera around? There we go. Pflueger Supreme XT with some hand-tied jigs I have on. I got a box of them. Cool beans. I was flipping a jig earlier. Couple jigs. No. I had a few hits, no fish though. That's why they call it fishing and not catching, I reckon, right? No one's in here yet. Alrighty, well, I'll keep fishing until somebody pops up. Let you all enjoy the scenery behind the safety bars. Dun dun dun. Ah! Hey Sean, stop making weird noises. But I don't want to stop making weird noises. We got a little insect there. Some type of beetle. That was kind of cool. It flew away. It flew away. Oh, hi. Who's there? I see somebody in the chat. These are pretty good. They're not really that spicy. But they're good. I like them. First time I've tried them. Pistachios are pretty good for you. This is empty. I done drank all my tea, but it was lemon ginger green tea from Ellen's Potted Tea. I think that's what it. It's a new place here in Manhattan, and they have they're an artisan tea place. They make their own tea. I'm not sure if they grow their own stuff but I think they might grow some of their own stuff from the way they were talking. And their tea's really good. I enjoy it. And then water. Alright, let me flip this thing around here for y'all. Alright. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for the thumbs up on the video. And then leave. Aloha, what's up there? I'm assuming the messages are supposed to pop up somewhere on my screen when somebody talks to me. This is the first time I've gone live, so I was bored. I'm fishing, the fish aren't really biting. I'm like, I'll go live. So, guess while I'm here, I'll share with you some of my jigs. You can tell this has been used. The paint, some actually fingernail polish, is all busted off of this one. No, don't go in the water. I almost threw my jig in the water. Alright, we got this hand-tied jig on me. And these things look pretty good in the water. This is Flashy Boo Cactus Chenille, I think. And just a jig you can buy. I think I got this one at a gas station near Milford. That's a gas station slash fish bait store. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. And we've got this little fella here. And if you notice, there are two different styles of jigs. This is a dubbing. This is a dubbing that I done with multiple colors in it. It's a UV. It's a UV dubbing. This one I used already, so I'm just kind of letting it set and drying out. What's up, Ty? How are you? Will it let you speak to me in the comments on there? Comment on the in the live chat if it will. This one's really cool. This is a Southern Red-Bellied Dace pattern. And if you look up the Southern Red-Bellied Dace, other than the color of the head, it's a glow-in-the-dark head. Oh, I'm getting a couple clicks in my reel. It's probably just the current taking off with it. I got a huge chunk of bacon on there. And I have this fella. Do all sorts of different stuff with different fly tying materials. Make pretty much, you can customize things however you want when you're fly tying with whatever material you have. And this is again a UV dubbing. If I get this little fellow in my hand. There you go. This is a flower fly. It's a bee mimic. It looks like a bee or a wasp. They're perfectly harmless. Oh, I scared him. Oh, hey, I got 3 people in here. Cool. What's up, everybody? These guys are really good pollinators. There we go. That's a good shot of them. Oh, hey, what's up? Off the Res Catfish Hunter and Julie Hicks. How are ya? Thanks for wishing me happy fishing, Julie. I haven't got any fish yet. I had a couple bites off of bacon and a couple bites off of then my hand-tied jigs. Bye, little flower fly. I forgot you were... I scared my friend away. So, oh, yeah. I've also got this one. This one's Malibu, and this is a mixture of a few different types of dubbings. And this is a hackle feather. It's just a blood red color. Pink head. Again, this is actually let me, after I show you, this is I bought this at a gas station like the other pink head. This one I bought at the jig head, not the jig, the tie. I did the tie. Southern red belly dace. Look it up, and if you have the smarts, you can compare it side by side with a real southern red belly dace. Okay, this is a bullet head jig. And this one I poured in a mold myself. I painted the head with a fingernail polish. This is a mushroom head or a worm head. When it lands with a Senko, it'll kind of stay like this. Not much so with being a tie, but I do like the action they give for oh, hey, thanks for the like, whoever gave me the second like. I do like the action that these jigs put off with soft plastics, and even with hand ties. You can see this stuff kind of in the water, fluttering around. Like, it's pretty cool looking. I doubt my camera would be able to focus in all the way down to the tubes area. But yeah. This is a minnow head jig. This is also one that I tied. My friend Flatlander Mike he has a whole bunch of jig molds, and I'll go over there occasionally and we'll make some jigs. I'm sitting on the concrete here, everybody. It's kind of uncomfortable a little bit. And for the ones that are still here, thank you. You're awesome. Okay, minnow head. This, what I did is I took and braided the gold and the silver Flashabou together to make this little ribbing around here. This is actually kind of a pain in the neck, and I don't think I'll be doing it again, because as you're braiding this stuff, trying to get a good braid, it wants to stretch on you. Here, I'll take this gold fiber. See, it stretches out. It gets real thin. Now it looks like a piece of mustache hair or something. So when you try and braid it up, that's what you're dealing with, is this stuff wanting to stretch on you constantly. Then this little jig here. Most of the jigs I have with me have the UV on them. This is a glow-in-the-dark head. I didn't buy this one. All the ones that, with the exception of this one, that are just normal lead heads, like these ones, I tied all of these. I poured all of these. So they're 100% handmade, I guess, except for the hook, because I don't have a way to make hooks or really know how. Okay, here's another one I made. It has the cactus Flashabou. Getting another hand poured jig. This one's green. Green's my favorite color. I don't make all my jigs green though, because it's my favorite color. It's also a good color for fishing. This should be good for crappie and walleye. However, when it's under the water, which one would have gotten a hit? I don't know unless I catch the fish. So I was really hoping to catch a fish on my little All-Star Classic fishing rod from Academy Sports. Has a fiberglass, or not, the Fuji. Yeah, Sean, it's fiberglass now. The fiberglass eyes. I know they're really Fuji, but I'm going to make fun of myself. All the way up to the fiberglass tip. It's actually a graphite rod. 6-foot action, medium fast. Line 8 to 14 pound test. Lure weight 1/4 through 1/2 ounce. Well, it's definitely a pretty sturdy rod. I'm periodically checking my catfish rig over here. Oh. Actually, I can flip the camera around. There we go. Catfish rig. A seagull pooped on it. Them evil birds. Not really, I like seagulls. You see that one's in the water. Every once in a while you hear a little click. Yeah. I reckon it'd be safe for me to walk around. It's not like my rod's gonna go anywhere. It's not as loud as some of my, like my Abu Garcia. Well, like it's not mine anymore. I sold it to a friend, but my C3 that I have, or had, this one replaced it. The clicker in that thing was really loud. This one doesn't have a bait runner or clicker or anything. It's just a normal open-faced reel or spinning reel. Round conventional bait caster is how you could find that if you're looking at round bait casters. Most times if you put round in, but you can also look up conventional. I know it'll probably give you a lot the same thing. All right. So what we have down here is a whole bunch of floating shad. Some of them probably got injured going through the tubes. We've got a big drum down there. Yeah, the flow is low, and it probably is because of the drought. I don't know exactly what it's flowing. I'd probably say maybe a couple hundred. And I'm sure most of these dead shad in here are probably from the freeze or the cold weather. Now that's probably pretty dangerous to do with my phone. And for all of you who've never been to Kansas and you don't really know this area, this used to be where the parking lot started. I used to always park my truck around this area here, and one day there was a big sinkhole, like I think right in here where I used to park my truck. Kind of spooky, huh, knowing that there's a sinkhole underneath where I was parking. Luckily, I don't think anybody was in the sinkhole when it crumbled down. I don't remember for sure. But and of course this ladder thing, notorious for people getting jigs caught on it. I only see 2 on there right now. See, they are right there, the edge where my finger was. It's a yellow or white one and a pink one. I'm sure if you've got a computer screen, you can probably see it better. And also another thing about the Tuttle Creek tubes outlet, it's actually what they are, but us local people call them the tubes, is it's dual flow, dual outlet. So we've got this tunnel here, and this is the one that's always open. And got the medium here. It used to be a chain link fence, and you could stick your fishing poles in the chain link, but then they put the prison bars up without the barbed wire, so I guess it's not really prison bars, but it sounds funny to me. Okay, here's the other side of the tubes. You see there's no water coming out of here. No floating fish. So got the public trash cans. Got a jerkified drum. Oh hey, look, now there's a floating fish in the water. Oh, whoa. Something just went up. It looked pretty small though. It came up and surfaced. That's interesting. And there's a gull right now flying around. A couple of them. I've fished by Randolph a few times, but not too much. I fish Shola Long Tunnel. There's my real good friend Austin and I. We like to go to a few places that's on the north side of the dam, the northwest side of the dam, not quite to Randolph, but I have fished there a few times, but not enough to know how good it is or isn't. I fish at Pot 2 quite a bit. The river pond area I like to fish. The tubes where I'm at now. Oh, hey, cool. Hey, that one's not made out of lead. That's one of those tin sinkers. Oh well, it'll work for something. Anyways, I fish at Milford every once in a while. The Milford outlet. I think they call it the Milford Tubes. Yeah, they call it the Milford Tubes as well. Oh, hey, dead mullen. And various ponds around this area I've fished. Heck, I've even fished in Canada one time. That was pretty fun. I was pretty young. And my truck. I've had the same truck since I bought it brand new. And me fish bait. You see how long it is? It like shrinks to about that size when it's done cooking, and it didn't taste good, so it became fish bait. And I guess obviously the fish don't like it that much either. Alright. We are gonna put Joel's down. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Oh, cool. I have 4 likes. Awesome. That's kind of a lovely view. Camera doesn't do it justice. Oh, I'm just out fishing. Jeremy, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. I was flipping some jigs earlier, some of my hand ties, not on the video, but before I started the live feed. The fish aren't really biting too well, so I got bored and decided to start a live feed on YouTube. And well, let's unpile them up. Awesome. Well, good luck to you if you do go. Awesome, cool. If I'm home by then, I'll try and join you on your live stream. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Are you making videos of tying jigs? Oh, awesome. I've been out here since around 2 o'clock p.m. and it is almost 7 o'clock now, Central Time. I think Kansas is Central Time. Oh, cool, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I probably should make another tying video again. I just tied these jigs not too long ago, and it's been during the winter when I started, so I haven't had much luck off of all of them or any of them yet, but they're all good colors for fishing, so I'm pretty sure eventually if I don't snag them on something, I will have some luck with them. This one, actually this is a or this one, this is craft fur right here, and this, yeah, I'm sure this will eventually definitely catch me some fish. These are real good colors. It's got multi-colors in there, as you can see. That's why I like tying my own jigs and flies, is I can make some pretty cool stuff. It's got some green. This is a UV dubbing. I can't remember the exact brand of the UV dubbing, but it's UV dubbing. Which is more of a trout thing, I believe, but yeah, it sure does. And sometimes these ones that I do multicolored like this, they're not a pain, but they are in a way, because you tie one color up, then you have to kind of layer it up. This one here, my Southern Red Belly Dace, this was probably one of the most difficult jigs to tie out of them all that I have laying here. They're all pretty much simple, except for this one has a little more additions to it. And it has a glow-in-the-dark head, so this will kind of be glowing chartreuse at nighttime. And what putting hackle feathers on is, it helps make your jigs look bigger in the water doing stuff like this, so give to the fish an illusion of a little bit bigger, fatter bait. But sometimes you want to go like this one here is pretty good. Okay, later, Julie. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll have a good time. Thank you. Oh, and this one also has a wee bit of gold tied on here at the end going up. Oh, oops. Wrong button. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm glad you like my jigs. Guess if I do the thumb on the other side of the phone, you can't see it. Can you? There. Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't think I have any of my hand-tied spinners on me. I might somewhere buried in underneath the camping gear and other junk in my truck. Camping gear, fishing gear. My bag of pork rinds I haven't tried yet. I use soft plastics a lot, but sometimes I just like to throw things in a convenient little box. This went to my M16, my bronze or brass M16 knife I have from CRKT. This is the box that it came in from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. This is where I buy a lot of knives from, the majority of them. Yeah, sometimes I'll just take off fish and I'll grab a handful of jigs or a handful of flies, maybe a couple rods, one for throwing out with cut bait or live bait or, you know, something like that for catfishing, then toss around something with artificial on it. And normally there's some places I like to go, I'll get actual flies, smaller flies. For most people use them for trout. I guess I should say a lot of people use them for trout, but I use them to catch little green sunfish, red-eared sunfish, pumpkin seed, bluegill, you know, bait fish, minnows. I caught a minnow. It was, yeah, probably about that long. It was a red shiner. Maybe about 2 inches long. Is the smallest fish I've ever caught in my life. It was pretty cool. And it was the only fish that day. I did use that little minnow for fish bait to try and maybe catch something bigger, but nothing was really biting that day or going after my baits except for these teeny tiny minnows. And to catch something about 2 inches long, I have a video of it on Facebook somewhere. I can't remember what the title is. I mean, not Facebook, on YouTube. Oh, I probably did post a video on Facebook too, but the video of YouTube of that minnow, it's pretty. I was, although it was a small fish, I was super excited to catch it just because of how small it was. And that was off of my St. Croix Triumph, my 6.6 light action, light power rod. It's a little crappie rod. It has a Pflueger President XT on it right now, and if you're thinking about buying a Pflueger, I would go with the President. Don't go with their XT models. I have a Supreme XT on my St. Croix now, and it's the Supreme's a better reel than the XT in my opinion. The XT looks a lot better. It's a lot prettier. It has a, instead of metal handle, it's probably aluminum on this Supreme. It has a carbon fiber handle, which is really cool. It makes it pretty light. And the orange and black that they use go together really, really well, especially on the St. Croix rod. Pretty good matchup. Both of these rods are supporting Fireline. This has 20-pound Fireline on it. That one has 30-pound Fireline on it. Fireline's my favorite line. It's not my I don't stick to Fireline only, but it is my favorite line. And the reason why it is my favorite line is because my Ugly Stick Tiger that I bought in 1999, it's a spinning rod. Alright, hey, thanks for joining me, Jeremy. Have a good day and good luck out fishing, man. Good luck out fishing. I hope you catch something. It'd be pretty cool. I know. If you go live, I'll try and join you when I get home. So, anyways, my biggest flathead I was using, my Ugly Stick from 1999, Ugly Stick Tiger. It's got the Fuji eye holes. Thank you, Jeremy. Peace and long life to you, Jeremy. It has 30-pound Fireline and it has a Kuma Experior reel on it. You can't get the Experior anymore. It makes me want to cry. Not as bad as that I can't find my Fluger bait casters anymore unless somebody sells them used. And yeah, I don't really want to buy a used drill because you don't know how people take care of them. They don't make the Fluger low profile bait casters anymore. That makes me really want to cry. But it is what it is. They stopped making them during the COVID. They were on the decline in making them before COVID hit. But when COVID hit, it kind of put a nail in that coffin, I guess to say, right now. Sad. Maybe they'll bring it back. That'd be pretty cool because I really do like their bait casters. Their flagship, their Fluger Supreme, or not, there's Fluger Patriarch XT. Okay, I do know I did say not to get the XTs, get the non-XTs over the XTs, but the Patriarch XT, the low profile bait caster, woo! She's one sweet little reel. Sweet reel. So, and this is Manhattan, Kansas, everybody. There's a general area. Got the reservoir. It's pretty long. You go up that road, that's one way to get to the river pond. This dude with the boat probably just came back from the river pond, and that is pretty easy if you follow this road. It goes all the way around and it goes to a pay booth thing, then it goes into the river pond area, and it has a few other little roads going around it. This road, there's a little roadside park up. You can't really see it, but where the trees are on the side of the river I'm not on. Go around there. There's a little well, actually there's a park there, and there's actually a park there too. So there's multiple little parks around here for people who have kids and stuff, or dogs, and they just want to come out, or maybe you're an adult and you want to go swing on a swing set. I don't know. But to tell you the truth, swinging on the swing is fun. Even though you're 42 years old, it's still fun. You can't grow up completely. Never grow up completely. So always keep a little bit of your kid within you. Gotta try and have fun in life. I got gray hair. Oh my, I'm turning gray. Sometimes fishing isn't about catching fish. Sometimes it's just about getting out in nature, relaxing, having fun, if doing what you enjoy. So I do have I do have a knife on the way, everybody. It's a Civivi. It's a dark green Marcadia. It's a Imperial Damascus. Pretty cool knife. I'm excited to get that in for everybody who likes pocket knives. And I'll probably do an unboxing of that. When I get it in, it may come in this weekend, but probably next week sometime around the middle of the week. Be cool. I don't have any Damascus pocket knives yet, so that'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. I'm excited for that. And hey, it's cheaper than most of my fishing reels. Not that my fishing reels, some of them are not really cheap to say. I guess depending on how much money you make and earn, what your income is I guess depending on whether a piece of equipment for something is budget or not for fishing. So like my All-Star rod, they run around $50, so I would definitely say that's a budget one. That reel, borderline budget for a lot of people. I would say it's $100 reel. It's worth it, in my opinion. It's worth every penny. I've caught some real nice sized fish off of that reel. When it was on the Ugly Stik, I did a video. I totally ruined the eyes on the Ugly Stik that I had this on. It was on an Ugly Stik Elite rod, Elite Pro or something. But it has the ugly tough eyes, and this rod's actually a little bit cheaper. They're both, I think my Ugly Stik was around $60. But this one has the Fuji guides. A little dirty, but as you can see, the line always rubs up on this area here, and it kind of goes back and forth because of the warm gear and casting and whatnot. And on your cheaper eyes, or your eyes that are stainless steel, are not, they don't hold up to the abrasion of braid. It's sad, but and the Ugly Stik, I even have a Ducket rod. So for those of you who are, makes me, I was real sad that my Ducket rod, the eyes got messed up on it. That rod, it's white, is a Ducket Ghost, and they replaced the Ghost with the Silverado, and But anyways, the Duckett Ghost, I really love the action on that rod. The way it filled, it was a really, really, really nice rod. And if you use monofilament or fluorocarbon, definitely get a Duckett. But if you use braid, don't if you get a Duckett, don't use braid on it. And also you want to ruin a $100 fishing pole in a couple years. And back when I was younger, since like I said, I'm 42, I didn't have YouTube growing up or things, so I had to learn a lot of this stuff. Well, my dad taught me a lot to fishing, and some of his friends that would fish with him every once in a while, and there used to be a lot of old timers that fished here. I'm sure they'll probably here in the summer more. The ones that are still around anyway, some of them are pretty old, and they would teach me some tricks or two. But a lot of fishing, you can read about it all you want in like In Fisher Magazine, Field and Stream, whatever other fishing, and you can get like the technical stuff, like what color's good for what, la-di-dee, la-di-do. Honestly, just go on lures and jigs and stuff. Just try it. If something doesn't work, switch it out until something does, if they're in the mood. Never be afraid if you're using soft plastics to switch out your plastics to a different color or different style, because anyone who fishes knows you've got many different styles of soft plastic to choose from. And I don't have to worry about it since I haven't caught any fish today, but it was still enjoyable. I'm definitely, but your knots after you catch, like, especially if you catch a real big fish, you definitely want to check your knot. I've lost fish before, and it's because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. My friends admit it too, but we get lazy and we don't want to retie knots and all that stuff. But it's important. You want to retie knots. Always check your knots. Always check your drag. Make sure your drag's set right. And though if you've got, well, no, always make sure your drag's set right. Even if you have 80-pound test on something and you can crank it all the way down, the reel may be able to handle it. Some reels might break on you, or the rod might break. So always make sure your drag's set right. I like to do 50% on braid. Mono, you not quite 50, but about, like if you have 10-pound mono, I'd probably set it around 3-pound for drag. And 10-pound mono, I would set about 5, give it more resistance, 5-pound for drag, to say. Fluorocarbon, I'd treat fluorocarbon just like mono when it comes to drag. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I have put it on some rods, and it just kind of led to issues of the line getting all twisted up. It'd get wrapped around the tip of my rods and stuff, so I don't use fluorocarbon. However, it does have a lot of advantages. And if I was to use it now, I would just tie leader lines with it. that would prevent a lot. And plus fluorocarbon is, a good fluorocarbon is kind of expensive. So well, so for everybody who stopped by and visited my live feed, thank you. I'm gonna end the live feed now. Probably gonna go home. It's starting to get a little chill. I'll probably be out here for a little bit longer. If I catch a fish before I go home, I'll make a short video of it. So, peace and long life, my friends.